Hello, strangers of the internet. My name is Laurel. This isn't my usual content, but this is something I really feel needs to be talked about. Also, Gus is munching down there. So I don't want to make him stop because he really loves that bone. So that will also be probably in the background, but hopefully I can power that with some music. Many of you know the creator, Mikayla, I'm going to butcher her last name, Nogueira. I've watched her for many, many years. A lot of us have watched her kind of rise from more humble beginnings. And we really know her for a lot of her scandals, you could say, from Lashgate to just recently she had a housewarming party and she had beer at her housewarming party and people were really mad at her because her husband was a couple years sober and they act as if she didn't know her husband was sober and she didn't speak with him beforehand and he gave her the all clear go ahead. Now you can be really upset with Mikayla for possibly faking her accent or just selling you a lot of product. But when it comes down to it, I think people need to realize she is a marketer. She's marketing herself, she's making a living for herself, and she's living her dream. And recently I came across a video on my For You page from her that left me kind of speechless. This big creator, this over 16 million follower creator is getting body shamed all the time. Now, this isn't anything new. This is something very, very common on the internet, especially for women. Mikayla has recently had some substantial weight loss for her health, and she looks wonderful. She really, really does. And I think that's something we should all be proud of her for and not pick at her for something that she's working on. For people to be sending her pictures of her own body fat is frankly disgusting. It's frankly way too far. And don't get me started on people on the internet who think it's okay to send death threats to creators. What do you do? Just sit in your little tiny room and send death threats to random creators because they bug you? You only have so many breaths to breathe on this earth and you're gonna spend your time doing that? There is enough body shaming on the internet, especially for women. I can make a separate video about men because it's definitely there. But today I'm here to talk about women. Back in high school, I didn't really compare myself much to women on Instagram. It never really bugged me because it seemed like it's such a different universe than I was in. I was in high school, I was still developing, I was still just me, figuring things out. But now as an adult, as I've gained weight, some marriage weight and some medication weight, it's clouded every thought I have. And I couldn't imagine constantly getting comments about my body fat, even after I lost weight. Now, there's a lot of people like me who gain weight because of medications. I have lupus and about 7 other chronic illnesses. Weight gain with medication has been a pretty serious issue I've been dealing with. I still haven't gained a ton of weight. I've gained a good amount though. And it's something I'm super, super insecure about. And I know I'm gonna lose it one day, but we're still figuring out the right med. So I'm probably gonna be gaining a bit more. But that doesn't mean when I gain weight, or if I even lose that weight, I deserve to be attacked. It doesn't matter if you think she sells you too many products, she does not deserve to be attacked. One really wonderful thing about that video is you can see she has a lot of lovely followers and fans who love her. And people were sending her pictures of her taking photos with these people, with her fans. And genuinely, she looked gorgeous in all of them. Genuinely. Sometimes it feels like women really can't win, especially when it comes to body image. You go from too fat to too skinny real quick. And this should not be happening anymore. We are full-grown adults. Guys, we are full-grown adults here. And you're coming onto someone's comment section and sending her these pictures and body shaming her like she isn't more successful than you. Growing up, when I was in high school, creators like her and Nikki Tutorials is who made me want to be a content creator. I really wanted to be in the beauty space. And, maybe one day I will be. But as of right now, I'm in the commentary space and yeah, you're gonna hear my opinion on this. These are women who chased their dreams and not only chased them, but got them. These women made it further in life than most of the people around the world. And you choose to attack them. There was this video I also saw where she gave like 50 people $1,000 gift cards to Sephora, right? Very on brand, very, very generous of her. Could have been a partnership, I'm not sure. But can you imagine being one of those people? I'm sure when I said that, that's what you were like, dang, I wish that was me, And yeah, I do too. But even more, I wish I was Mikayla. I wish I was the one giving out $50,000. Can you imagine how wonderful she felt after that? Can you imagine how wonderful it was for her to make these people's dreams come true? Because some people, they don't get to buy makeup. They don't get to have these things. And she found some people that she could help. I don't care if you find her annoying. I don't care if you find her just a liar because of Lashgate or possibly a fake accent or whatever. I really don't care. She is just a woman existing. She made some choices. If they're morally right or wrong, it doesn't make her a bad person. She has done nothing to hurt anybody. And that's with a lot of creators. They haven't done anything to hurt anybody, yet they're getting death threats. Yet they're being commented on their body like it's something that they can change just like that. Yes, it's something that you can change. I'm gonna comment that really quick. But it is so hard to lose weight, okay? Especially if you have OCD, depression, anxiety, eating disorders. What if she was in one of those categories? What if she is in one of those categories and we don't know, okay? And that's besides medications or other things like PCOS making it very difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. So I think we're done. I think we're done with body shaming women and telling them that they're not what they should look like. Okay? And if by somehow, Mikayla, you are watching this, I think you're beautiful, and I'm really grateful for you being one of the creators that inspired me, even if you did put on falsies that one time. This world is so screwed up. Why are we becoming part of the problem? Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to this far, please subscribe if you like this type of content. This is something I would love to create more often, but I am very insecure about creating, so this is a very vulnerable video for me. But if this is something you like, I would love to create more videos like this for you. And you just gotta let me know in the comments because I don't read your mind. And I became very aware in this video that I'm talking to my camera in my office. But if I can get through to one person here, and if I can make one girl feel she's beautiful just the way she is, and to feel a little safer on the internet, then this will have been worth it. So if you are one of my little friends who I grew up with, I babysat, I went to high school with, or if you're my little cousins who sometimes watch my YouTube channel, you're beautiful and you're worth it. And don't let anyone say anything to you to change your mind on that, because sometimes it's really easy to change your mind on yourself. But it shouldn't be, because you're all wonderful. And I don't have my little dog right now. She's kind of hiding under my bed because she's a little like burrower. I don't have her right now to send you off. So today your send off is from Gus. Gus. Guster. Gus. Gus. You see, this is the bone he's munching on. He loves it. TJ Maxx, guys. TJ Maxx. I'll see you in the next one.